What's going on, everybody? This is dkdynamite, and tonight we're going to be talking about the bad news for Season 2 of Modern Warfare, a huge delay, and even more. Definitely stay tuned. But before we jump into that, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, drop a like, and let me know down below in the comment section, as of right now, January 16, 2022, which multiplayer experience is better in your eyes, Modern Warfare 19 or the brand new Modern Warfare 2? Let me know how you're feeling down below in the comments. I think in terms of 6v6 content, people are expecting a lot more, and I don't think Shipment and Shoot House really held people off that well, since Season 1 did release on November 16, 2 months ago from today, and it looks like we're not going to be seeing any more 6v6 maps for quite some time, as we're going to be talking about later in this video. But still, don't forget how rough the launch window was for MWII multiplayer and the maps that we had offered over in that experience. But with that being said, we have a new patch that was reported by PlayStation Size over on Twitter, who did say, and I quote, "We have update 1.13 that has been added to the database, and it is the first major title update of 2023. When he says major, he just means that it'll be an actual update that you see pop up on your PlayStation. It'll be one that you see pop up that you need to download on Xbox or even Battle.net. But he did go ahead and clarify in a tweet right below this that it's only a 12 megabyte patch, so it's unclear what this is exactly going to do. I mean, could it be updating the Battle Pass timer, something to do with bundles, some type of game mode rotation, something very, very minor, nothing crazy. So this is not the patch for Season 2. That's not going to be added to the database for probably another 2 to 3 weeks-ish, but figured I'd bring this up just in case for those out there that are curious as to when the next title update is going to drop. Hopefully that also includes many bug fixes that still haven't been put into the game yet, whether it's for multiplayer, Warzone, DMZ, even the raids and Spec Ops. There are quite a few fixes that are needed for COD 2.0 right now, which are being investigated as reported over on the Trello board, but still haven't been added to the game as of yet. But before we continue with even more craziness when it comes to the next season of DLC, let's go ahead and thank the sponsor of tonight's video. Now, tonight's video is sponsored by Drope. Drope is a cool platform allowing creators to reward the audience and get prizes for community drops from brands. It's also free for all creators. Now, we're actually working together to give away the following prizes: a gift card for PSN, a gift card for Xbox, and a gift card for Battle.net, each of which are worth $20. Now, you can actually get more entries on this giveaway by doing the following tasks: following Drope over on Twitter, retweeting their tweets, joining their Discord server, even my Discord server, the Bomb Shelter, following my YouTube channel, and even a couple other tasks there on the list. Now, there is a limited amount of time that you have to enter this giveaway, so be sure to check that out as soon as you can with the link in this video's description or even the QR code on screen. The first 1,000 viewers to scan the QR code will even get more entries here with Drope. But with that being said, take advantage of this to get one of 3 possible gift cards, and thank you to Drope for sponsoring tonight's video. Now back to the video. Earlier this evening, we got this report from Charlie Intel, which says, and I quote, "New data mining information suggests that Season 2 of Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2 does begin on February 15th. Not February 1st, like we originally thought, according to the current in-game Battle Pass timer. Seems like the new season may be delayed. No official announcement yet from Activision." Now, the actual data mining in question does come from the CODsploits Twitter account, who has posted quite a bit of reliable info from time to time when it comes to upcoming content for Call of Duty, bundles, release dates of certain content. This account did go ahead and say that the final bundle date for Season 1 is February 2nd, which is Scavenger, which right away would have you scratching your head, since the apparent release date for Season 2, at least to our understanding in the community, has always been February 1st. So with this information alone, we're like, okay, that doesn't make much sense. Something's either going on with the bundle schedule, or Season 2 might in fact be delayed. Now, then this account went ahead and said that the dates end on February 15th, signifying that Season 2 should begin on the 15th or even the 16th. So if you look at a calendar and you think about when previous seasons have began, they're usually on Wednesdays or Thursdays. So without a doubt, the 15th is very likely the release date, just the day after Valentine's Day. At most, it will be pushed back to the 16th, but I highly doubt that'll be the case. It'll probably follow suit with just how Season 1 released on a Wednesday as well. Now, if you look at the release dates for Season 2 in Modern Warfare 19, Cold War, even Vanguard, those dates do line up and make sense with our new release date that we have for Modern Warfare 2. We know that Modern Warfare 19 Season 2 began on February 11th, Cold War is February 25th, and Vanguard on February 14th, Valentine's Day. So Modern Warfare 2 Season 2 beginning on February the 15th kind of lines up with those dates and follows the bundle schedule and even the seasonal schedule that we've seen over the last couple of years anyway. Now, the problem with this though is that if you look at the Battle Pass timer inside of COD 2.0 right now, that timer has not been adjusted to reflect this apparent delay. It still says the next season does begin in around 15 days, which will be February 1st. So we'll likely end up getting a tweet at some point tomorrow or later this week talking about this, or they'll just secretly end up extending the Battle Pass timer without saying anything, which would kind of go against what Infinity Ward promised before, which is better communication with the community, whether it's on Twitter, whether it's on Reddit, or even a message of the day inside of the game, saying something to just make it clear to us that, yeah, they need a little bit more time to cook up Season 2. I mean, adding additional 2 weeks to Season 1 just kind of gives them back the time they might have lost over the holiday break, so I totally respect that. I'd rather have the season get delayed so that when it does release, it has polished content, nothing's missing, nothing's just lackluster, so I do respect that to that capacity. But when you look at how long Season 1 has felt so far, it is a bit strange, especially when you think about just the multiplayer alone, and Warzone 2 needs some significant updates. It's gotten very dry for a lot of the Battle Royale people in the community. DMZ has been the mode that has gotten the most updates in my opinion, and obviously we've gotten the first episode of raids, and we've gotten some weapons, we had our first Battle Pass, but Season 1's been out for quite some time, and the community is just ready to move on already to a new season. Now, what's also concerning is if you look at the recent report from Charlie Intel and the press that apparently the Warzone 2 player count isn't doing great and had a massive drop-off after the holidays, an even bigger drop-off, so to speak, than Activision probably expected. With that in mind, this delay for Season 2 isn't going to do anything for that data. If anything, it'll make it a little bit worse, and it has me really concerned for the future of this game's life cycle. I mean, if you look at what majority of the community has been saying lately, everybody's pretty aware that Modern Warfare 19 Season 1 wasn't that great either. I mean, it had significantly less content than Season 1 for the new Modern Warfare 2. I mean, that game didn't have Warzone during Season 1, it didn't have DMZ or raids or an expansive Spec Ops update, but that game got some decent content, but it got very stale pretty quickly, and it wasn't until Season 2 of Modern Warfare 19, which came with Warzone 1, to where finally things started picking up the pace a little bit, the community felt more comfortable with the game. So maybe Season 2 is the season everybody is waiting for, and it'll have all the content that will make you feel like it's a complete game. It'll make you feel like the game is really getting off on a good start, and it's gonna kind of set the tone for the remainder of the game's life cycle. But if Season 1 is anything to go off of as of right now, it's really not looking good in terms of the player count and community reception to Modern Warfare 2 right now. Now, we also have a follow-up from the Codsploit's Twitter account, who did say, and I quote, "Also looks like the Hear No Evil bundle, which is the monkey pack, won't be officially releasing within Season 1 aside from those who managed to get it from Warzone Mobile." I covered this in a video a good, I think it was a week and a half ago, where people out there managed to buy the bundle inside of Warzone Mobile. It just popped up out of nowhere, in which you were then able to use all the contents in that pack within Modern Warfare 2 or Warzone 2, and that of course confirms that bundles will be fully transferable across all three of those games. That's the point of COD 2.0, having seamless integration with bundles, battle passes, weapon, camo progression, so that was cool to see. But then around a good 48 hours after that happened, the bundle got removed from Warzone Mobile's shop, and nothing out there was ever said about the pack. If you managed to buy it because you have access to Warzone Mobile in Australia, then that's great, but everybody else out there who might have wanted that pack and don't have Warzone Mobile weren't able to buy it. And that was a bundle that was leaked to release on, I think, December 25th or 26th, that never ended up happening. So I wonder if it went through any type of legal troubles similar to that furry pack that was going to come out over in Vanguard, where somehow the design was completely copyrighted by some other artist, not related to COD at all, and the bundle had to be removed from the official COD shop. So I'm wondering if something like that happened, or if they're saving that bundle for a later date for whatever reason, but as of now, that's also a big question mark. Now, to add on to this as well, we have this report from gaming insider Tom Henderson as of recently that suggests that Season 2 Reloaded would have began on March 2nd, an exact day and a month after the original start of Season 2, which was going to be February 1st, and that would have likely also been the release date for the second episode of Raids. Considering that it looks like we're going to be getting a 2-week delay here for Season 2, that probably means Season 2 Reloaded probably won't begin until maybe March 16th, if I had to take a guess, a good month and a day later, or maybe even sooner than that, unless they do want to drop Reloaded that close to the start of Season 2. I just don't think that's very likely, but if anything, it could make more sense. This game is going to be a 5-season game. If it's going to follow nearly the exact season structure that Vanguard had, then the game will end at 5 seasons, and something magical will happen after that 5th season, whether it's the release of some 2023 Call of Duty anniversary game featuring remasters, a spin-off campaign, some zombies. Something is happening, but I do feel like as of now, they're trying to kind of align Modern Warfare 2's seasonal structure with Vanguard's, even though you wouldn't expect Modern Warfare 2 to follow anything from Vanguard. I mean, Modern Warfare 2 is the most successful COD to date, and it just feels like they're fumbling the bag on something super successful because of a lack of communication and a lack of steady content that the community desperately needs right now for every game mode. But overall, I am still loving this game. I do enjoy the multiplayer. I really enjoy just about every aspect of COD 2.0 right now. I can't wait for Warzone Mobile to also come out in the United States so I can cover that, and I can talk more about how the integration works. I'm excited for all of that, but as you've probably seen across many COD channels right now, there just hasn't been much going on for the last 2-3 weeks, so I can't even imagine what we're going to end up covering for the next, 4 weeks until Season 2 starts. Everybody's a bit impatient, everybody's ready for the next big thing, and it's just going to be a bit of a waiting game, so we have to have patience and provide constructive criticism over on Twitter. But the irony behind that is that Infinity Ward has turned off replies on nearly all of their tweets, which kind of has me scratching my head as to what's going on with transparency for the Call of Duty community. But that is about it. This has been dkdynamite. Leave all your thoughts down below in the comment section. What are your thoughts on this bad news regarding Season 2 of Modern Warfare 2? Do you think the delay is actually legitimate, or do you think maybe it's something that got misinterpreted by data miners? I mean, the Battle Pass timer hasn't been updated just yet, so I'll keep you guys posted with what's going on with our very next season. Really hope you've enjoyed, and peace out, everybody.